All right, this is Chris Zukowski with howtomarketagame.com/free to get your newsletter and a book. I'm playing games of Next Fest. I'm spending 30 minutes, so let me start the timer. I got a lot to do today, so I'm just going to do like a 30-minute play. I played this game earlier, and I just want to show you kind of like what's selling well on Steam and the type of games that are doing well on Steam Next Fest. I'll talk more about, we'll take a break at the end once I finish playing this. To look at the Steam page, look at some stats to see how this game's doing. But this game's doing pretty well up on Steam Next Fest. It's just below the fold in a lot of categories. We'll look at it. But it's He Is Coming. It's by Hooded Horse. Here's the thing. It's kind of a retro, kind of like roguelike adventure game. Some people are saying it's close to Loop Hero, which I don't really see, but not really, maybe. Main menu, they're doing stuff. So if you make a demo, the reason I show these demos is I want to show you, people always wonder, like, how do I make a demo? The demo, I think, is arguably your most important marketing tool. It's what actually gets wish lists. All this social media stuff just doesn't work. It's the demo. And so what do they do to get the demo working? How much content do they add to demo? How much do you tutorialize? How do you get people from your demo to your wish lists? Here's how it is. Main menu, add to wish list right there. I would even put it in this main menu, but that's just me. Their Discord here. There's settings, of course. Quit. Compendium is like everything you've unlocked, achievements, that sort of stuff. I'm just going to play so you can see what it is. I've played this game earlier, so I did all the unlocks. I like to play the game first so you don't see me like learning how the game works. But basically what you're doing is you're just this little guy running around with a sword, and you have to collect items because I forgot to check who's my guy I'm battling against. So what happens is, see this guy tab. If I hold tab, the reason this game's called He Is Coming is because there's a monster coming up at the top. And see, when I hit the tab key, it's the Black Knights coming. It's randomly generated. Every map is random. So let me watch this. I'm just going to do this. Watch. See, it's random. See, they've got a boss that I have to fight every day. So watch, I'm going to do new run. It's a roguelike, so if you do a new run, see, it's a different boss. See, it's this brittleback beast, okay? So every guy that you're going to fight has a different loadout. See, this is 40 health, attack 3, 0 this, 0 shield is really fast. We'll do a new boss. Oh, wait, let me see how, here's my house. Path has this kind of H shape. Watch this, new run. Map is regenerated. See, totally different map, different beast. I'm fighting a wolf this time, Blood Moon Werewolf. While the player is below 50 health, Blood Moon has 5 additional attack. Okay, so in this day chart appears how soon the monster's coming. And so I have to constantly move. And what the basic high-level view of the game is, knowing that this monster's coming in so many turns, I don't know how many turns that is, I gotta prepare. And so this game's kind of like almost preparing for a party, and you go to like a thrift store or something and you buy a bunch of crap that you're not going to need for very long. It's just enough to get you through the party. You're like, oh, let's just buy it, but buy a bunch of cheap plates because we know we're going to throw them out after the party. You are building, this is your loadout right here. So this 1, 2, 3, 4. You're building and getting items that'll protect you for this specific boss. So you see how it's like, oh, when the player's below 50 health, this guy goes crazy. He just damages us so much. So what we got to do is build up a lot of armor, maybe a lot of health, because we need to survive long enough so that we don't get below 50 health. So I'm going to go through this and kind of go through here. So again, we need armor and health. But is not full, restore 2 health. I'm going to go with the armor. So this is my loadout. And then to keep things interesting, after I beat this boss, hopefully, I'll get a new boss, and I got to get rid of all my stuff that doesn't apply, and I've got to get that loadout working for them. Now, the other thing that's happening is you'll see these monsters on the map. I kill this monster. It's an auto battle, so I don't even really have to do anything. It's just auto run. See, like, my health versus theirs. See, whoever goes first is determined by the boots. That little wolfie is faster than me, so that wolfie gets to go first. So let me get this. Wounded, restore 4 health. Gain 2 gold at the start of every turn. Shield of the hero, more. I'm going to get more armor. I'm just going to armor up against this werewolf. See, this is what I have to do. So, this is nighttime. When it's nighttime, I get to Let's just do it. I'm gonna be the healthiest, most armored person. When it's nighttime, the monsters can move around, and it gets a little bit more dangerous. See that monster's moving around? So let's see. So the monster got to go first, but I'm very strong, so I defended myself, and there we go. Okay. So this this waypoint allows me to do this map over here. So that's the basic of the game. I got full health. This campfire, if I use it, it restores my health and leaves it towards daytime. So here's the thing. This game is perfect for Steam. I always say, what people are always like, oh, Chris, you're always bagging on platformers. What kind of games should we actually make? It's games like this. This is what I call crafty, buildy, strategy, simulation-y games. And the reason is it's random every time. And see how it's a build out? There's all this complex, juicy stats, and it's the meta layer that's doing it. It's like, do I do this upgrade and gain 2 gold, and it's attack and speed. Ooh, I need to be faster. I think I'm going to go with this one. See the 2 boots and the 2 sword? I want to get this. Now, so this is what I call easy, hard, easy. I wrote a whole blog post. I'll link to it below. Easy, hard, easy games are like this game. In the second to second, it's easy. I just run around. The battles fight themselves. I can play this game one-handed. My choices aren't that hard. Armor or damage. I want armor. Remember, I am trying to protect myself as much as possible. And so it's not that hard in the second to second gameplay. But the hard part is this game is very hard in the 5 to 10 minute time span. So I'm going to be battling this boss. This is hard. I've died most times. I beat one boss. Okay. I haven't beat the game. But then that's hard. But because I learn mastery, and you unlock more items as you play and you lose, you'll do different things, and that'll unlock different items and stuff for next runs. So I'm stronger every other run. And that's why I call it easy, hard, easy. It's easy, second by second, hard in the 30-minute time frame, but the 10-hour time frame, as I play this game, it gets easier and easier. This is a very classic roguelike strategy game, simulation. These games all operate on that easy, hard, easy, which is Steam loves. The game that I played yesterday, sorry, I'm just trying to look for what I'm going to do. I'm going to get this helmet. You can wear 2 helmets. I'm just like a stack of helmets. This is in opposition to that game that I was playing yesterday, Shotgun Cop Man. Shotgun Cop Man is just hard. It's a very hard game. And if I'm not good enough, that's it. I can't do any better because I'm just not good. It's like, get good. Transform an item. So remember, I'm looking for health and that. I'm going to do this one. Good. What'd I get? A lot more heart, a lot more attack. Okay. And so that is what I'm trying to do is become, I'm going to camp out tonight. That is why those games had much lower, platformers, puzzle games, is they have a hard wall that you can't get through. If you aren't good enough, you can't proceed. You're just done. And streamers don't like those games as much because they're like, well, it's too hard. And notice how I'm commentating, and all I'm doing is running around. Remember, this is the easy part. I just run around, touch a spot, and pick something. Remember, I want to get more armor because I got this big werewolf coming. See, he's coming, and he's going to hit me really hard. So I'm not really doing that much. I'm just walking around. So I can talk. That's the easy part. And I think this is why streamers like these types of games is the easy part makes it so I can talk. I couldn't really talk when I was playing Shotgun Cop. It was really hard. See this bear, let's battle this bear. It's again, I'm not touching anything. It's just auto battling for me. That's it. I did that without even touching the controls. Easy, hard, easy. Now we're about to find the hard part. I want to find out where this guy is. He's a farmer. If you go to him, I think I get to buy good stuff. So I get to head over there. But see how up at the top, I got 3 little signs before that skull comes? That means I got to battle a bad guy. And I got a lot of health. I got a lot of armor. Remember, my whole build is to protect myself against this big wolfy man. He's just kind of covering his junk there. He's just kind of don't look at my junk. Let's battle it. So I've almost got as much health. He's got a lot of armor. But remember, the rule is if I dip below 50% health, he really wrecks me. So I think we can do this. So let's go. Okay. Again, I'm not touching the thing. This is all automated. Everything's going. I got a lot of armor. I'm wheeling him down. 7, 10. Uh-oh, it's getting close. Okay, now I'm below 50. Or I'm at 50. Oh, I just healed myself. I think I got this. Come on. Yes! I beat him. So I beat that boss. So see, less is more is completed. I beat that. So I get these achievements, and this is the easy, hard, easy. Remember that outer ring that I call the easy, which is in the like hour by hour gameplay. It's getting easier. Like, I don't know exactly, but that unlocked by beating that boss unlocks some other upgrades that I can get in subsequent runs of this game, making this game easier. Like, those power-ups are going to be more powerful, all that other stuff. And that's easy, hard, easy. These are the types of games that Steam loves. Again, I can commentate. I'm playing this game, but I'm commentating. Oh boy, I'm going to be beat. I just beat a giant wolf that covers his junk. I beat him, and I just died to a bear. That's on me. That is just bad. But here's the easy, hard, easy part. I'm gaining these power-ups, will allow me to do better in subsequent runs. So werewolf completed. So I beat the werewolf, blood chain. Whenever the enemy has lost 50%, trigger all things. So win against the blood moon werewolf for the first time. I got that achievement. Yes. So what happens here? What do I unlock? Cherry bomb. I get the cherry bomb. Defeat the first boss with only common items in your inventory. I did that, I think. That was a good achievement. So here it is. This summary of who defeated me. That little bear. Like, he's so cute. But here it is. Game over screen. You're going to see this a lot in roguelikes, but look at this. Add to wishlist. You click this. Pulls up the API to wishlist the game. Very smart. Always have a wishlist on your game over screen. I didn't beat this game. I haven't beat whatever, so I don't know where the edge of this demo is. I honestly don't. It would take me hours. And we'll get to the stats. Now that I've done a run, you have an idea of how it works. I'm going to go look at some stats, but let's just go to the main menu. So if I do a new run, it just immediately pretty much drops me right in here. New map, new boss. I'm fighting, the new boss that I have to fight is Black Knight. So look, Black Knight has a lot of armor. Knight gains attack equal to player's attack +2. So hits hard based on my attack, has a lot of armor. Attack equal to the player's attack +2. So however strong I am, this knight's gonna be very strong. So now I gotta set up my build to counter that. See how it's kind of like a deck builder? And this is what I mean. It's crafty, buildy simulation. There's no levels. It's not like I have to do this, go on this adventure or anything. It's all randomly generated, procedurally generated. I could play this game forever. It's very deep. It's very complex. The other thing that's interesting is, I played the game. You should try it. It's a free demo. Very little tutorial. It just let me explore. Again, there's not much tutorial. I just move around, all right? I just move. The rules, it's what's called progressive disclosure in the information architecture world, where they only tell me what to do when I absolutely need to. And part of the fun of this game is learning the rules as you play. You're like, oh, so if I go to a chest, I get this and that. This is why these games are so addicting, and I learn as I play. And so you don't have to over tutorialize, and I think that kills a lot of demo play times is because they're too much tutorialization. I'm just going to look at the compendium. Again, I can't tell how much in this demo, where this demo stops, but look at all these unlocks I could do. So there's all the stuff I unlocked. I think I get to buy these upgrades or something. I don't fully understand this part, but see, as you win achievements, you get further unlocks. Like, see this? Thorns. This is an unlock that I've done. There's this Swampland. I haven't even played the Swampland. Maybe this is demo only. If I was making this game and this is demo only, like it's not unlocked in the full game, I would write under here, unlocked in full game. That's what that is. Compendium is all the stuff that I've unlocked. And I don't know what these are. This is the one area where I'd add just a little bit more text. Oh, available in full game. That's what I was talking about. So see this X? Oh, he does. Let's see. They're so smart. Scratch what I said before. They're doing it. They're doing it. See, available in full game. So you get a tease. You're like, because I think this is an important thing that you got to do in demos. You got to set expectations. You want to leave people saying like, "Wow, that was a great demo." What? There's even more to this game than what I saw? Oh my goodness. So that's the feeling. But now that I see all this means this demo has so much content. Look at all this. Like, I've been playing for about an hour and a half, and this is how much I've unlocked. So there is so much in this demo. It's a very generous demo. With that, let me switch over. I'm going to go, and we're going to look at... let me make this full screen here. I pulled some stats. Let's maximize this. Let me even go, maybe I can do full screen. Let me see if I can do this. Let me go full screen on this. That works. Okay. So I've been looking at their Steam page. I like to look at a little stats. We'll end with this before I end this stream. Hooded Horse, one of my favorite publishers, smartest publishers. This is they're publishing this game. Chronicle is the developer. Let's look at some stats. Okay. So let's see here. Let me see if I can shift. Let me see how to switch tabs. Let me pull this up just a little bit here. Okay. So He Is Coming. Let's look at how they're doing on Steam Next Fest. So here's Steam Next Fest. Let me make this full screen again. So here's Steam Next Fest. All the games. I'm looking at charts, top demos. And somebody told me after my last stream, the CEO of a different company, a different entity company, was like, Chris, you know, they kind of tell you what it is. So I was like, what's top demos mean? I forget. If you look up here in the URL, look, it says daily active user demo. This the URL gives you a clue of what they're tracking here. Steam's not that. I see what you're doing there, Steam. I see what you're doing. So top demos, look, popular upcoming is top wishlisted. So these are the most wishlisted games. Trending upcoming, trending wishlisted. So I think these games got the most wishlists recently. Popular upcoming is all wish lists. Top demos is most players of these demos. So let me see. Let's find out. He Is Coming. Is he here? Coming. Not in the top. Let's keep going. I think he's like, this game is in like the second set of games. So He Is Coming. He was just below the fold. So I looked up, well, how many wish lists is He Is Coming? Wait, no, that is Night Is Coming. He Is Coming is here. So it's below Night Is Coming. So it's pretty far down in this list. And if I look at their stats on SteamDB, this is all their games. This is their follower history. So the game has been in production since May 2024. So not a full year. I think they launched the demo here. Notice you can always tell when the demo drops. It's like right here, boom, huge increase. Maybe that's when publisher Hooded Horse signed with them, maybe. But they've been in this nice progressive increase ever since. And then I think they did a big push. I don't know exactly. I didn't research what they did, but February 10th, see this, boop, you can see this pop up. I have a feeling this follower chart, I have a feeling the publisher, being a smart publisher, that's like 16 days ago when they started this, they're pushing 2 weeks trying to get into that trending wish list. Like how many wish lists leading into Next Fest? That's how you get into the trending charts. And they got a lot. That's 1,300. That's 13,000. They were at 13,000 wish lists. And if Next Fest started just a few days ago, what was that? 15 to 20. Let me just do some math here. Let me just do my math. I'm terrible at just basic math, especially when I'm talking on a stream. So 2235 minus 1351. So in the last like 2 weeks, they gained about 8,850 wish lists, thereabouts, which is a lot. But that still wasn't enough to get them on that top trending list. That was like second order. Like you had to click view more to see more. So I don't know how many wish lists those top games are getting, but they're still doing fine. Like anybody should be happy with this. It's just, this wasn't enough. I like to do this because what are the benchmarks? How many wish lists do you need to get in the 2 weeks prior to Next Fest? It's looking like 8,000 isn't enough to get right on the front page of these things. Okay, the other thing I like to look at is look at this list. Whoops, I'm going to go over to this one. Let's go to top demos. He is coming. Again, he is not in the first list. He's in the second list. So He Is Coming, I think, comes down here. So He Is Coming, you have to click view more. So he's in the second page of stuff to get into He Is Coming. So how many, remember this is daily active demo players. So how many is it? Let's look. If we go to SteamDB, I didn't mention this before. I'm looking at SteamDB. You can look at players right now. Notice the player count. Let's look max. See, they're doing great. This is they launched their demo. Was I right or was I right? You saw that big spike? That's when they first launched the demo. They got about 154 people playing the demo. They've got even more people playing it. At the peak, it's like 230. So that tells me you need about 230. Even if you get 2 232 people simultaneously playing. You're still on the second page. Okay. It's competitive out there, folks. Now, one thing I was interested, I know this game, I want to play this game. This guy's in my Discord. I've seen him posting. His game's doing very well. This game's also doing well. He's doing well in Next Fest. I was curious, like, okay, well, he's just above Sandustry. What is Sandustry doing? So I looked up Sandustry demo. I will be playing this. This is a factory automation, crafty buildy. See, folks? Crafty buildy games. Sandustry demo. They're at 369 players, and the 24-hour peak was 464. It is below He Is Coming demo, and their demo got 232. Sometimes the stats on Steam will drive you mad. I don't know why Sandustry is listed under him, even though it has more concurrent players. There's almost double the concurrent players. Steam uses some averaging. Notice how they released the demo in January. Oh, that's the Steam page. Well, Steam charts? I don't know. Let's see. I think he's kept his demo up since January 1st. So basically he's had a month. Maybe because He Is Coming launched their demo like in August. There's been that they count all total, not just recent, because the recent, look, he even had, man, look at that. His peak players, like a week ago, was 1,700, which is more than I think He Is Coming has ever had. That's crazy. So I don't know. Sometimes Steam is kind of drunk. You will drive yourselves mad if you're trying to figure out the ranking. Don't spend too much time doing that. Just know I like to just average it up. So this one has right now has about, what was it again? I forget. He has about, right now he's sitting at about 400, 500, and then He Is Coming has about 200. So somewhere in the 500 to 200 range is what you need to be on the second order. We'll be looking at some other games on the higher charts in later videos, but that's what you basically need to get ranking on these charts. Now, remember how, look at this game, 232 concurrent players for this game. Remember how deep this game is? Like, all those things, every time I push new game, it re-randoms the map. It feels like a different game. There's a new boss. There's all those unlocks. You saw all that stuff? It is hours and hours of content on the demo, and it's fun over and over again. When you look at a game like the one I played yesterday, Shotgun Cop, Gun Cop Man demo, look at their demo median playtime, 27. It is a fraction of the number of players versus these crafty buildy games, because I play through it all. One is it doesn't have that easy gameplay loop that I was talking about and linked below. It's just hard. It is just a hard game. Like, you have to be very dexterous to be able to play it. I can't talk over it. And so people either bounce off very fast because this game is just way too hard, or they beat it because it's just level based. There were, I think, what was it? What did I calculate? I think it was 30 levels. There's 30 levels. So the very nature of the type of game you make determines your player count. It just is. It's not marketing. I mean, this is published by Devolver, Shotgun Cop. Now, He Is Coming is also published by a really good publisher, but it has so much more, an order of magnitude more concurrent players, and that's just because of the type of game it is. It is much easier to add more content. Like, for He Is Coming, they could just add some new power upgrade, like armor that gives +5 damage and thorns if you're below 50%. You can add that. Somebody will spend an hour trying to grind to get to that, and all you had to do is code in a little bit, create a little icon, turn that icon a color, and it's a new item, and you added an hour of content. Whereas He Is Shotgun Cop, you have to make a whole new level, and somebody can beat it. I can beat those levels in 2 minutes. In fact, there's little speed runs that say 2 minutes. This is why, folks. This is why crafty building games do so well on Steam, because they just naturally have long play times. All right, I don't want to belabor that, but that is He Is Coming. Great Steam page. Oh, one of the reasons I love Hooded Horse is they know how Steam works. Look, Hooded Horse, you click it, you get the Hooded Horse page. This is awesome. Let's see their featured games. Featured. Yeah, the only thing is I'd feature their Next Fest games. I'd go into my Hooded Horse leader thing, back end. I'd feature all the Steam Next Fest games. See how it says release games, upcoming games? You could set what's featured. I would create a little category that says in Next Fest now. It's not going to do a big thing, but it's just just kind of a nice touch. The other thing is Chronicle. This is why I like Hidden Horse. They know how Steam works. Watch what happens when I click Chronicle. It goes to Chronicle's page. I don't know if Chronicle set this page up themselves or Hooded Horse is like, listen, we're going to create a creator page for you. Just listen. We're going to do it for you. Hooded Horse, and I see this a lot with other publishers, could have just, when I click Chronicle, redirected to Hooded Horse. But Hooded Horse, good publisher, they're just like, no, Chronicle, we want to support you as a developer outside of us. We're going to create your own page. So I think that's awesome stuff. The other thing one thing that I would kind of fix on this, look, no update. See how there's that little, you can see when I highlight, there's this div here. This div is where you put news updates. I would have created a news update that says, hey, the Next Fest build is live. Go play it again if you haven't. And then maybe detail in a blog post what's new with the Next Fest build. Maybe they added some new stuff, get people re-engaged, but I would totally have put something there. See, look at how just empty that looks. That's sad. Anyway, that is He Is Coming. That's it. That's it. So thank you so much for watching. Don't subscribe to my YouTube channel, because if you subscribe, that's not fun. YouTube sucks. So stop watching YouTube. It's time. Let's do something else. Do something active today. Get outside. Start working on a game. Don't stop watching YouTube. You can close the browser now. Close the browser. Sign up for the newsletter, howtomarketagame.com/free. And then as soon as you do that, close the browser. All right. Thank you. Bye.